Welcome back to Onyx Commentary. Did you miss me? Yes, we had a little delay from last week, so I want to apologize to the audience. We had some technical difficulties and casting little glitches. So we're up and we're back running. So before we begin, I definitely would like to thank the audience for joining us in our first episode. I really appreciate everyone showing up. I appreciate all comments. Our email address is now up and running. So if you have any comments, any suggestions, you can email us at onyxcommentary@gmail.com. So, all right. Well, today's topic will be Black self-respect. I want to say, as a side note, that we are not being prejudiced against any other group. Anyone can join this conversation. I'm sure everyone has something to say. Okay? We all got something to say about Black issues. I don't care what color you are, because it's a human issue. But even though at Onyx, commentary, we are here creating content surrounded around the Black experience, we are not, exclusive to just that one subject, right? We definitely is very, open-minded about this, and I'm pausing. I'm trying to choose my words. I gotta be careful. You gotta be careful what you say on social media. You gotta be careful. You gotta be so careful. Why do you gotta be careful? Because the things that you say goes out into cyberspace, and guess what? You can't take it back. Okay? So, again, we're here live from Chicago, from the Windy City. You know what they say, you can't make it here, you can't make it nowhere. Okay? But we know that's not true. You can make it anywhere that you, the individual, have the motivation and the spirit and the energy to do. So we don't want to limit ourselves. Okay? So we don't want to limit ourselves. But what I think today's topic would do for the most part is just, again, start that conversation. The conversation that we need to have. We need to have about Black self-respect. We need to have a realistic conversation on really what that means. Now, take a little breather. I want you to take it in, breathe out, exhale, inhale. Let's give 30 seconds. Eyes closed. Okay, so when we hear the word self-respect, the first thing that we talk about, think about. Let's think about first, because we gotta think first before we talk, right? At least the hell we should, but we know that's not always so. So the first thing we think about is, I take care of myself, I pay my own bills, I look good, I comb my hair, I put my makeup on, I clean my car, I take care of my kids, all that other BS, right? Try not to use profanity on this platform. I'm not trying to be over religious, but a smart man told me that the words that come out your mouth is a reflection on what's inside of you. So, I want to be very careful with that. But I know sometimes I'm going to go off what I call the grid, and I'm going to get on a rant, and I might do some swearing. So let me get everybody heads up so you won't be, all get your panties in a bunch, because this is a real conversation. Okay, so all of that, I love myself, I take care of myself, I do for myself. Okay, you being an adult, Let that cook. But that don't mean you have self-respect. When I hear you say, I love myself, that's what we all think. Until you really sit your ass in the mirror and start looking at the things that you do, the things that you say, and how you conduct yourself, and what you think. That could cause and raise an eyebrow on how much self-respect you got. So, black people, I think my voice too low. I think I want to get strong. I think I want to say, I want to talk loud now. You done woke me up, Sophia, home now. Yes, self-respect. The 4 bullet points we are going to talk about today as it relates to black self-respect. That means here at Onyx Commentary, we want to unpack this. We want to talk about what is this? Should we be doing something about it? Hell yeah, because you want Onyx Commentary. That's why we're here. Hello. So, values, integrity. I'm just saying, let it cook. Confidence versus healthy self-esteem. And then reputation. Let that cook. So before I get into this, these 4 bullet points that I named that we're going to discuss today on the topic of black self-respect, I know already the light bulb done went off. I don't probably even need to say nothing. I can just let this segment just talk for itself. I can just sit here, listen, maybe look in the chats. I don't know. Hell. Because I got faith in us. I know our black ass got sense. Now, do we want to use it? That's another goddamn question. And of course, that's another segment. So, values. When you say you have self-respect, what's your values? First thing per se, what you mean values? I didn't say how much your clothes cost, your phone cost, your car cost. What is your value system? What do you believe in? What is your principle system? How do you operate? How do you move? Like, you on the buddy system? Are you on the system of principles of Mayat? Is it your spiritual centeredness? Do you believe in honesty? I mean, what's your value? What do you value? You definitely can't value yourself when you go for anything. You absolutely would do anything. You don't have no boundaries. So that means when you don't have boundaries, that means that you disrespect other people. So that means that shows a lot about the self-respect you have for yourself. Now I want y'all to stay with me, people. This is a humanistic journey. We're talking about humans. We're not talking about robots. We're talking about us. Okay, number 2. Integrity. I think I want to let that cook too. I think I want to give us a moment. Maybe somebody can Google that real quick. What's the meaning of integrity? Do we even know what the fuck that is? And yes, I'm cursing right now. You know why? Because that will hit home. The quality of who you are. The core. What's the base of you? Can we measure this? And if we was to measure this, will self-respect pour out? I'm not talking about your integrity, how you know how to be faithful and true to your boo. That ain't no goddamn integrity. When you compromise your value principle system. your integrity goes out the window. When you would do anything for a little or nothing, when you would cross somebody and betray them just to get ahead, that look like you got ahead and you ain't getting no goddamn well, and you still at the bottom of the barrel, you don't have no integrity. I'm hot. And why am I hot today? I'm sweating because of my studio, because my integrity is to be here with you all today. I don't have a fan on because I was told by my viewers last time that they heard a noise, and it was my fan. Why I got a fan? Because I'm on a budget, and I don't want my hair on. Well, that's another, segment. But that's integrity, my transparency. I'm letting you know this, and I apologize for that on a side note. But where's our integrity? That holds up your self-respect. You don't have no self-respect because you don't have no integrity. Next, confidence. I'm confident. I'm so confident in myself. Oh yes. And I really take care of myself, and I'm just confident in who I am and what I'm about and what I do and what I don't do. And yes, I'm getting me some, and I'm definitely pat me on the face because I'm sweating, and that's okay. I want you guys to see me in the true blue. I don't want to have nothing, because we ain't here to have nothing. We putting every goddamn thing on the table here at Onyx Commentary. And I'm going to sweat this segment, but this shit ain't going to happen no more, because my executive producers and my director, I'm getting with. So, okay. Confidence. This false confidence that you have about yourself. And it's getting back to what I said earlier, because you can pay your bills, because I guess you take care of your kids that you had intercourse and procreated with someone and made by choice. I don't know, shit. It's getting so where I can't put this together no more, because I'm trying to understand it, and hopefully this is not going past our younger viewers. And I don't want to use too many words that seem like, oh, I'm cursing and swearing and I'm not respecting my platform and I'm not being age appropriate. But hell, the video games that you all give Xbox all our money to, the things that they say on there, I think this is definitely PG. So, for that pool I got. So, your confidence you have, is that self-respect? I don't know. Let's see. I got confidence. We say stuff that definitely don't make no goddamn sense with confidence. I could pull that. I'm a bad bee. I'm a dime. I'm that N. No goddamn confidence. And it definitely ain't no damn self-respect. So I strongly suggest that we look up the word confidence and compare it with self-respect. Now, confidence versus healthy self-esteem. Yes, you should care about yourself. Yes, you should have confidence and pride in who you are and what you do. No, you should not feel like you have to be all the rest. You should feel good about yourself. And if you don't compliment yourself, who the hell will? I get that part. But a healthy self-esteem not only means that you feel good about yourself, that means you know how to express yourself in a healthy, positive way. Meaning your behaviors will demonstrate the integrity, the value system, the principles that leads up to the pyramid of your self-respect. So I hope y'all following me on this, because I know sometimes I'm going to lose y'all ass. I get it. But some of us gonna find it. And when I lose you and I lose it, then I want you to go, and I want you to go in that chat. I want you to go to that email, and I want you to say honestcommentary@gmail.com. Hold on, you lost me, sis. Bring it back, and I'm gonna run it back. But right now, I'm gone. And Elvis is about to leave the building. So, and finally, reputation. Your self-respect. You know that bull crap. I definitely don't want to curse no more, but I'm going to try in these last 4 minutes of this segment. Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. Hell. First, you gotta, you know what we say. If you want respect, you gotta show respect. Respect yourself. I don't even have to put no respect on your name. Hell, we just don't go slapping respect on your name. Hell, what did you do to earn this respect? Did you earn this respect on your name? Or you just want somebody to say it because it's your name? Okay, so what did you do? You go feed the homeless. You doing stuff in the community. I'm not trying to go into that personal lane right now. I'm trying to stay right here, but what needs to be, I'm trying not to say things, but what's understood don't need to be talked about. So what would respect on your name for? The last time you did something from the community, let that cook. What do you do in the community? Let that cook. Reputation. I have a good reputation. Means that your character speaks for itself. It means you're a trustworthy person. Your word is your bond. You don't go around manipulating people. You don't go around taking. Not that an angel trying to be perfect. But you got self-respect for yourself. So that means you know how to respect others. That's the bottom line to this. You can't say you got self-respect when you kill your brother. You kill your sister. You destroy your communities. You destroy your family. You refuse to commit to the journey. You don't try. Because, you know why? Because you can't see you in your brother and your sister. So until we can see ourselves in each other and start respecting ourselves and having some boundaries and turning this around, stop hurting each other, stop taking from each other, stop biting each other, stop downing each other, that's when you can say you got self-respect. Until then, you got something to work on. And again, as usual, I'd like to thank my freelancing crew, cast of this show, my executive producer, LaRon Neal, and my producer, Noel Smith. And this segment, we had a few guest editors. We had Chanel Avery, and we had Nasir Smith. I'd like to thank you again. Until the next episode, I'll see you then next Saturday, same time, same place, at 9:45 Chicago speed, not New York time. Okay? And that is, you know who, what time. But again, we gonna do this. Chicago's on the map. Thank you again. And we like to thank our sponsors. And have a good night. And think on what I said on self-respect. Okay?